then there will be
Damn,
a
that's kind of
big delay.
Wait.
I don't think that will work really very well. Can the streamer just hop into this Discord call and stream it on Discord as well? Maybe that would be a good solution.
I could stream it on
I
Discord
can
if you
probably
want.
do it, honestly.
Yeah, I think that would be good because the commentary would be pretty delayed if we only saw the Twitch
Who's
stream.
restreaming this, by the way?
Glenn.
Okay.
Sign up to experience the best of HoodwinkLink.
Let's go, guys.
That's kind of funny. Alright, anyway.
So if the streamer could stream
all
OBS,
stars.
that would be the best for commentary.
So do you want me to stream it? What?
I want the streamer to like stream it into the call.
Oh
because
yeah.
I think that
He wants Glenn to...
or like I don't know how it would work. I don't get it right now.
Okay, it's
I don't
not...
think it's
Alright,
that much
dude.
delay if you do it.
Hello, welcome to the most professional management of all time.
Lol.
Okay, so are we just seeing
No.
what the viewer is seeing? Like how big is the delay?
So yeah, this round's pretty interesting. We have a few runners. We're gonna be doing
Okay,
some strategies. We're completing the game.
Okay,
to
start.
By the way, I do
Yeah,
DSTA, so yeah, there's gonna be stuff for DSTA. And I'll do the countdown and shit,
Oh,
and then I'll mute.
yeah. All right. Let me just.
Alright, so are we starting soon?
It's like
Alright.
the main character is.
Do you want me to start my timer and stuff?
I don't know. I guess. Let me just
Let's hope we can set
open
this
a
up right.
multi so I can commentate this.
Um,
Yeah, this game's pretty cool. It's made by a company called Nintendo.
it's a pretty good game.
Uh,
honestly.
You play as
Fun
a.
thing.
It's a pretty small game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like the main character is really unknown. I think his name is Mario. I don't know.
Yes, Cappy. All right,
Cindy.
thank you.
Japanese.
Alright, do you guys want me to start my timer? Are we ready?
Sounds.
Maybe join
I'm
on the
pretty sure.
Discord thing.
We should. We just
I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1 once my timer gets to 3, 2, and 1 and all that. Right now it's at 40 seconds, so we have a
Alright.
minute to go.
All right.
Everyone ready? We're good?
Everybody, nice. I think they're muted.
Yes,
but,
we are ready.
Okay, yeah. Don't start yet. I'm starting my timer now. Right? I don't need to leave it. Yes, I do. Shit.
So what are they doing right now is a trick called DSTA, or like what Hoodwink is doing. He will later plant a
No,
seed
you're good, gamer. You're good.
that
Plan.
takes 20 minutes to grow, but if daylight savings time triggers while the plant is growing, it will grow instantly because
Yeah.
of how the game
This
thinks
game
an
has,
hour.
like-
span.
Alright, we got 9
I think
seconds.
At least like 2 or 3 runners. All right.
Alright.
So we're gonna be
3,
coming up
2,
on the first trick of that.
1, and go. I'll mute.
All right. We're gonna be coming up on the first trick of the run right here. It's called cutscene skip. See if they get it. Pretty sure they're pretty good on that.
I'm just seeing title screens. Okay, it starts. All right.
Yeah, cutscene skip's pretty easy,
That's probably the easiest skip in the game.
thankfully.
So yeah, they are going to start here in the Cap Kingdom,
This
where
game
the
has a lot of
police.
movement options. A lot of. Basically, the main one we use is rolling. And we just roll through the whole game. The plot of this, we don't actually see the cutscenes, is Bowser wants to marry Peach, and Mario has to stop him as he travels through all the different locations in the game, the kingdoms. So we gotta stop Bowser from doing that. That's not really cool. Cappy can actually capture stuff. Cappy's Mario's main companion.
I don't think the streams are really synced up, but yeah, they are all doing cap.
Getting
them right now.
Open because the screen share has a bit of delay, I think.
Yeah, they capture the frog, which is like the first like capturable thing in the game. Oh, and Dragonz is doing the left side, which is this jump on the left side to skip, going around, and he messes it up.
So yeah, these runners aren't the top level runners of the game, but
yeah, that was pretty risky from Dragonz.
Pretty interesting. See what stats they do. They're all capturing the frog. They're actually vectoring with the frog.
I think you're way behind me, Miri. It feels like, because now like they are fighting Topper for me.
No, they just. I think some of them did left side, some of them didn't. It's.
Maybe can
I don't
you
know
hear
if they
me?
did, but that's Cap Kingdom.
Maybe can you hear
Sorry,
me?
I
It's kinda
missed some
funny.
stuff in Cap Kingdom, but I think I'm good now.
I think he cannot hear me. Maybe can you hear me?
Is Mate there?
Oh
I
my
don't think you can
god!
hear him.
Can everybody else hear him?
Yeah, you might have to
I
leave
can-
in order.
I can hear, but
Okay.
can you hear me, Miri? Alright, that's good. Alright, they just left Cap Kingdom, and they are in the second kingdom of the game, which is Cascade Kingdom. Maybe can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't think the screen shows. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear Mate for the first kingdom, but I can hear some.
I was telling you how you are way behind the thing.
Actually, no.
So yeah,
never mind.
here in Cap Kingdom, this is the first place where there are moons, and you have to collect 5 moons to get out of this kingdom. And it's not the most advanced kingdom. It's a pretty story-driven kingdom, but it basically.
Sorry.
Alright,
Oh, I
it's
think
fine,
we-
bro. I don't even know what happened.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Wait, could no one hear us?
No one could hear us, I guess.
That's awesome.
That's
Alright.
awesome.
Okay, so we're back. We were talking about a bunch of stuff, but I guess you will never know. It will stay a secret forever.
I
But
guess
now
I'll
they are
never know.
going. They are going to Sand Kingdom, which is the biggest kingdom in the game. So that's interesting.
Really
And if you look at the wing screen, and I think he's gonna still be able to do it. He's gonna plant the seed, and he set up the time earlier, so the seed will grow, giving him an easy and fast moon.
Yeah, basically, every year, daylight savings time is a thing that happens in a lot of countries, pretty sure most. Basically, in, I think, March, the clock actually goes forward an hour, and then October, November, I forget which one, it goes back an hour, spring forward and fall back. And basically, Hoodwink set his clock so that when he goes into that sub-area, daylight savings time will actually happen, spawning that seed moon. Other runners, I don't think they're going for it. It's only really recommended if you have a pretty consistent cascade exit. I guess Hoodwink's just doing it kind of early. I don't know, maybe his cascades are consistent.
I mean, it's a good thing to show off, and it saves like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if Dragons will go for Dram. No, obviously. I mean, I should have expected that. Dram is a pretty difficult strat to do there, which we will see a Dram strat later on probably, because I assume someone will go for Metro Dram.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll probably all go for it. It's the easiest one.
But there are some difficult movements you can see while collecting the moons. Those eyes are really hard to like get off.
Yeah, the ice is really jank. It's probably it's Hoodwink taking damage to Yellow Guma. That I don't know. That might kill it. I don't know if we can win this race anymore.
That's a straight out. I don't know who's leading because there's like a big delay between all the runners because of obviously how Twitch works. Dragons. I think it might be Dragons, but Dragons like timer or like Dragons game started like 30 seconds before anybody else's. So
So Hoodwink is actually gonna not go for that Crate Moon. I think for the Sinks Moon because of
no, he's going for the Sphinx Moon because I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe he doesn't go for Jack's Skip, or maybe.
It's not gonna. He's not gonna do reverse Jaxi. Yeah, no, he skips.
Yeah,
and now he's.
I don't think he's just going. I think he's just not. Oh wait! I mixed up the players. I'm sorry. I thought he was the one that was going for DS.
Yeah,
what is
Hoodwink doing? What?
Yeah, I'm like.
Is he getting the?
Playing it safe before Jack's Skip. That's. I love that. I haven't seen that in a while. I haven't seen that in a while.
I didn't even know people do that. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
He just gets the checkpoint in case he dies.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
But that's cute. I love that.
That's definitely, that's... I like seeing that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the Jaxi skip is that part where they just skip like the Jaxi sub-area by just wall jumping off that thing, and it gives you a moon. It's actually for beginners it gives a lot of trouble because it's not hard per se, but it's really easy to mess up because you have to time the inputs well.
I feel like it's once you understand it more, it's really easy, but.
But it's definitely not like something to not take seriously, especially at this level. Yeah, they are doing the Notes Moon, which is one of the jangest moons in the game. You have to collect 6 notes. And they were all some of them were grabbing the birds there, which I haven't seen in so long. Like
any percent route did have that for a bit after Ice Cliff, but now it's out.
Like any percent most routes are really diverse, especially in like Sand, but in other kingdoms as well. We will probably see a bunch of different routes That's why Odyssey is good for beginners, because you can do the routes that you feel comfortable with, and most of them are around the same speed. All right, Dragonz with the 1140. It's probably not 1140, but something around that. That is, I think his PB is like 109. I think he said that, and that's really good for 109.
Yeah, so they're all gonna be going to Lake Kingdom. Cyndifusic is actually playing Jack.
Or like a big part of the kingdom with that. And Kepi even compliments you. So the developers know that skilled enough players will be able to do that jump, which is really cool.
Yeah, I didn't really explain that, but usually you're supposed to go through an underwater section to get past that.
Hello, if you're seeing this and you're not already on twitch.tv, click here to get the best Twitch experience. If you're seeing this on twitch.tv, please you will be your third-party tools.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting strat with the Twitch message skip. Basically what it does is when it shows up on your screen, it actually warps you to later in the game. I'm pretty sure it doesn't save any time because it takes the exact same amount of time as it usually would.
Yeah. Twitch is just dumb. They are putting people in jail now as well, so yeah. And now they are going to Wooded. Probably the hardest kingdom in the game for all levels. It's really, really dumb. They start with getting the bunny. But you can see Morphic was going for a different strat where he grabs the rock before going for the bunny, which saves like 3 seconds. Because there's a moon in the rock as well. So if you like multitask, you can grab the rock, capture the bunny while you are opening the rock, open the rock, collect that moon, and then collect the bunny moon. And that's a pretty cool strat.
Yeah. Can I leave real quick just to do a thing for like 2 minutes? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right. I'll cover.
All right.
All right. Do you guys agree that Mivi guy is a loser? He's such a loser, man. All right. So I'm not sure if any one of them will go for Nut Clip, which is the big trick in this kingdom. But it's pretty hard to do. I see MorphicYoshi going for it, and I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he's not going for the entire route. He just only showed off the clip. Like that, with that clip, you can access like an out of bounds moon, and it saves around 20 seconds with like a new route. Oh, Morphic taking the bonk on the uproot, and Hoodwink getting the damage on the uproot. Oh, Cindy's going for it. Let's see. Damn, she didn't get it. Yeah, that's pretty difficult to get that clip. Alright, dragonz going for the flooded pipe section. This section is really annoying. There's a bunch of stuff there. Cindy is doing the tree moon. I think that's Goryu route, where you go grab the nut, and if you mess, the nut click up, or you just simply don't go for it, then you just go back here, grab the uproot, and then go up here to that section and grab the moon that you would grab if the nut click route, and grab an extra moon, and it saves like 5 seconds over the old like 2018 route. Hoodwink having a bit of trouble with the flooded pipe section. Morphic had a death, I think. I'm not sure actually, but he spawned at the shop, so I assume yeah. Cindy's having a lot of trouble with that one jump. I mean, that jump is pretty hard. I don't know if she can hear me, but do a triple jump. Do a triple jump, please. It's so much easier with a triple jump. I'm kind of lost at where everybody is, or like at which point they are at. Oh, Morphic doing warp route. It's another interesting route where you don't do nut clip, and you just do red maze, and after red maze you go to the other side of the map, grab that checkpoint, and then go back and do pipes. It's a pretty cool strat. Cindy's trying to blind bomb that wall with that spot there, and she managed to get it. dragonz finished pipes and got lucky on the poison. He didn't get damaged by it. And yeah, Cindy's grabbing that fence move. Is Hoodwink going for FRF? Nah. That would have been weird. Yeah, Cindy warping to the checkpoint. Oh no, that's Morphy. I'm sorry. Cindy is doing the red maze. Oh my god, there's so many things happening. Okay, dragonz getting flower road skip. Hoodwink isn't going for flower road skip, he just grabs the flower road. It only saves like 2 or 3 seconds, but it's a really cool jump. Yeah, all of them have grabbed the story moon now. And we'll see. Like, all of them grabbed the story moon, but because of different routes, they don't have the same amount of moons. So that will decide who's gonna be ahead. MorphicYoshi also getting flower road skip. Let's see if Cindy gets it. Yeah, she messed it up. It's fine. She's just gonna take the flower road instead. Okay, dragonz is the first one to leave the tower. The tower has 2 moons in it, which are pretty quick, so you should grab them. And dragonz is going to fight Spirit. And after the Spirit fight, he's done with the kingdom. Because and I think everybody's gonna finish off with Spirit. So it feels like it's gonna like equal out for everybody. Or wait, I think Morphic might be no, wait, I'm dumb. I'm looking at yeah, Morphic isn't missing the moon. I think Cindy might be missing 1 moon though, which is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, Morphic messing up the Spirit climb. And dragonz is the first one to collect the multi-moon. And after the multi-moon they can go to the next kingdom, so it's pretty much over for them. Yes, Spirit is another one of those bosses that have a shortcut in them. When he turns into that hat, you can jump on the hat and that puts you into the next round. Yeah. dragonz is leaving Wooded Kingdom now, and the next kingdom is Cloud Kingdom. Cloud is also really I don't know why I said also. Cloud is the shortest kingdom in the game. For basically everybody, it's only a boss fight. Where you fight Bowser. It's still a pretty difficult boss fight, and the fast strats are pretty risky, but they are fast. So I wonder if these runners will go for those. Wait, okay, I'm gonna check if Cindy's missing the moon because I think she does. No, you're missing a moon. All right. Yeah, she realized in time. Wait, what are you doing? Okay, she went into deep woods. I never seen that. All right, dragonz. Yeah, dragonz is doing the strat where you grab the hat with Cappy and then go up to Bowser and like get your cap. Get the cap that you're gonna punch with, like, on your face. That way you can skip Bowser jumping around by just punching him before he can start that animation. There's a faster version of that strat where you just instantly grab it by just going up, but that's pretty difficult. Yeah, I think this is gonna leave Deep Woods now. I've never seen that moon being the backup moon. I don't know what other moves she could have grabbed, but yeah, that's interesting. I should remember that next time I do this. dragonz have beaten Bowser without any big issue, I think, and so did Hoodwink. So yeah, they are pretty close to each other at the top. The next kingdom is Lost. Lost is a really scary kingdom, a lot of opportunities to mess up. dragonz is going for Meme Tree, which is this jump. It's not an easy jump. Rest up.
Alright, so where are they in the run? They're probably
they are in Lost. Hoodwink is also going for Meme Tree, but he was going for an easier and safer version, which I can blame him. Meme Tree is pretty hard.
Yeah.
And Cindy's arriving in the cloud kingdom.
Cindy seems a bit behind. Is that just like?
Yeah, she missed the moon. She missed the moon and went into deep woods to grab an extra moon.
Oh.
Which I've never seen that before.
It's a pretty interesting backup. Hoodwink having a bit of trouble with this butterfly.
I don't think Hoodwink knows the back. Oh, he knew the backup.
There's a faster backup.
Yeah. I didn't know this backup existed. I only knew about the backup when it go in first person.
Yeah, if you go into first person, then the butterfly will just spawn on you and you instantly get it. It's been known about since like the beginning of the game. It's, you know, if you're really bad at getting the UFO and Moon Kingdom in post game or something, I don't know. It's just alright, a moon sync with Morphic and HoodwinkLink. But now if you're having any trouble with those bird moons, you can just go into first person and they won't even notice you. They'll just spawn on top of you. So,
but oh yeah, dragonz managed to grab that moon under the bridge, and then he does an intentional death warp, and it's gonna put him right next to the Odyssey, so he can just leave the kingdom.
You explain really what Meme Tree like does.
Well, yeah, I haven't. Okay, there's this bird in the game called Klepto, and Klepto is trying to steal your hat, but you can avoid him by going around his trigger zone, and that's why they did Meme Tree.
Yeah.
And that's partly why they did Meme Tree. And that way you could deactivate Klepto later, so you don't have to worry about him at all. And that's a pretty fast save. I just forgot about that.
Yeah, basically normally there's a sequence where Klepto takes Cappy, you save Cappy, but you skip all that. And then you go on a platform where Klepto, the same Klepto from Mario 64. Shifting Sandland.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be going into, well, the runners are gonna be going into the Night Metro sequence as Cindy enters Lost. Dying on Meme Tree. That sucks. But basically, you're gonna be going through the Night Metro sequence. This is, as far as we know, required. There is a way to like skip it, kind of, but it's like really slow. There's like a bunch of paintings in this game. There's a bunch of paintings that take you to other kingdoms, and you can actually go to Metro early through one of them, and then using a very hard trick that takes 2 minutes, you can get to Metro early and get a bunch of extra moons, but that is very slow. But, there's not enough moons in Night Metro to move on, so we have to go through this sequence, do the story. Oh, Cindy getting caught by Klepto.
Yeah,
If you don't stand on the Klepto platform, that can happen.
Yeah, and that's what she has to do now is she has to kill Klepto without Cappy, which is a pretty weird part, because for most of the game you have Cappy with yourself, apart from the first segment where you get Cappy at the beginning of the game, and
yeah.
Cappy it's pretty hard to play with Cappy.
Yeah.
But the Dragonz is fighting the Mecha Wiggler, which is the most annoying boss in video game history.
Yeah, the tank controls are really bad. And you have to shoot all the segments on this Mecha Wiggler.
Cindy died, but there was the intentional one. Well, no, it wasn't the intentional. Oh, I'm done.
Yeah. And basically,
And now that Klepto is gone, she can just go wherever she wants without.
Usually, top runners don't lose this time, but there's a chance if you miss all the segments on the first time, then the Mecha Wiggler will go to the third phase and it'll lose 30 seconds. Dragon's having a bit of trouble. You can do this. Yeah.
That's
Sometimes
2
I hit
cycle.
the on those. Yeah, 2 cycle is what you want.
Yeah.
Mecha Wiggler is actually a bit of R&D in the pattern. It chooses, so you can save or lose just a little bit. Not like,
Yeah, yeah. You can get the 2 cycle with every pattern, but some of the patterns are harder than others.
Yeah. And some are slightly faster. The Dragons seem like the first, currently in the lead. Going in
I would like to know who's in the league, like actually, like because I'm not sure because they haven't started at the same time.
Oh
But
no,
yeah.
Dragon's getting a... Wait, no, that's Hoodwink. I'm sorry, I saw him on top. Hoodwink getting a 3 cycle, it loses 30.
On Dragon's screen we can see, I guess we cannot see them yet. So basically what he's doing, he's gonna leave Cappy there. And yeah, that's pretty bad.
Getting stuck, yeah. Oh no. This is really bad, yeah. Maybe Hoodwink can catch up.
Yeah, that is definitely a big
Hoodwink's on
thing.
1 health.
Yeah, Dragonz is not gonna do it. I cannot blame him. If you screw up a trick 2 times, then personally you should try it again. Especially if it's as little time as Metro Dram.
Yeah,
It's always
Metro Dram, I don't think they're going to be going for Scoot Clip. It would be kind of dumb for them to do that, unless, like, it's personal preference, of course. They could.
RC car is considerably worse.
Yeah, I don't know, it's not really bad.
Morphic, did that? I don't think that worked. That didn't look good. Yeah, alright.
Oh,
But how many cycles did Hoodwink get?
3.
Was it 3?
Was it a 4 cycle? I think it was a 3 cycle. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I was like 90%.
And Morphic is doing Scoot Clip, which is basically what you do.
Basically how this works is the scooter has like a secret motion control option that they don't tell you about. It's really weird. It slightly turns it to the left or right, depending on what, like, how you move the Pro Controller Joy-Cons. So you basically turn the controller like upside down while you do this. Oh, and opting out of it, yeah. It's not really needed until a certain level, which I don't think it's Morphins. Morphic's really at. But it's cool to at least try to show it off. Yeah, basically how it would work is you could turn your scooter slightly to the left, and that gets it just enough inside that little cage to grab the moon inside, which you normally get as an RC car, capturing the guy. But none of the runners really going for that. Maybe Cindy will. I don't want to do that again like I did with Blake Flip, but
but yeah, let's see if Cindy can get a 2-cycle, because that would save a time over some of the other runners. And I think either Morphic, Dragonz, or Hoodwink went for Musician Slate, and they both went for Musician. I cannot say that word.
Hoodwink is going for Musician Slate, and Morphic is going for Musicians Early.
Yeah. Those are two different routes. Like musician early is like a second or two faster.
Oh, Hoodwink's diving down. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
But it's considerably harder because there's more movement that is pretty dumb, and the taxi can screw you over in there.
Yeah, if anyone hasn't played this game, maybe a few people, there's these musicians and they want to have a festival. Well, actually, Pauline, the mayor of New Donk City, wants to have a festival and needs new musicians, so Mario goes around collecting musicians. And there's 4 of them, but these runners are only getting 2 because you don't need to complete the main story to leave a kingdom, just the minimum amount of moons. So, Wink going into this area same time as Dragonz. Oh, I don't 100% know that because they started slightly different times. Yeah. As Cindy enters Day Metro. A little bit behind. But yeah, so pretty.
Yeah, Dragonz leaving Metro and going to Snow or Seaside after the People's Room Sabadia, which is... It might look like a challenge, but it really isn't. You can just roll against the people and you will just go through.
Oh yeah, Hoodwink is doing Musician Slate, so...
Can Cindy get Metro Dram? I don't think we've seen Metro Dram. And yeah, she gets it. Alright, that's how it looks like. You just leave Cappy there and capture it after you grab the moon. It seems like a second. It's pretty good.
So I'm assuming Dragonz is in first based off the videos. He's going to the Snow Kingdom. And Snow Kingdom's pretty interesting. There's not a lot of fast moons in this one. A lot of them, most of them are really slow until you complete the story with the main story objectives. But you can actually...
And the story takes even longer. So these 8 moons take 5 left for a long time.
In comparison, in Lost Kingdom, you get 10 moons in 2 minutes. So
yeah.
There's
more like 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Oh.
Yeah,
if you don't count the cutscenes, I guess it's like 1, kinda, 1.5 minutes. At top level, of course.
Yeah.
But
Dragonz collected the moon outside, and now he's going into Shiveria, which is this underground town. And this has 4 rooms, and all of the rooms have 2 moons. But he's gonna go into 2 rooms and grab 2 moons, and into 1 room where he gets 1. And he also buys the moon and gets every single moon in Shiveria that isn't in one of the rooms. So he basically he gets every single moon that's in the game that's available to him right now. Apart from like 3.
Yeah. Snow is kind of slow kingdom.
By the way, it's not slow or easy.
It's
It
not.
just doesn't have a lot of
course.
moons.
I mean, in comparison to some others, and like not having a lot of moons. Oh yeah. Also, the one Captain Toad moon, which
There was outside.
is Dragon's gonna go for Moonclip? I don't think so.
Wait.
No. Goat's right. You might as the thing is though, Snow Moonclip. Did these guys do Nutclip? I wasn't hearing what it.
No,
I assume
no.
not. Alright.
Well, no. I think Hoodwink did, but he just didn't do like the out of bounds stuff. He just did the clip.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but alright. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he didn't get the clip.
But Snow Moonclip, you can actually can we explain Moonclips? Basically, if you throw your cap in a backflip, then Cappy moves, then Mario moves slightly backwards and upwards after that from the initial moon grab position. And since the game moves all collision, when you grab a moon, you can clip through walls using a moon cutscene and a well-timed cap throw with a backflip, side flip, or triple jump. And that can save time going out of bounds or going into that sub area. The first room in Snow is No, it was close. There's no reason not to go for it though if you at least somewhat kind of know how to do it. Because if you fail it, it loses almost nothing. So very worth. But yeah, these runners are going into the sub areas. Dragon's gonna do a little bit of a skip in the sub area where you can just long jump for the end, or triple jump, or just jump. It's very easy. I did it in my first playthrough. You can actually go on top. Like, no speedrunners actually even remember that you can do that. Because, like, I haven't done it since the first playthrough, like, 4 years ago. But yeah,
it's such a weird sub area to do. Normal.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the Rango room. It was a second Rango fight at the top, but there's another moon in here that we just get because
And then just dip.
it's pretty fast. Well, there's a faster route. I think Cindy is going to go for it in a few minutes. Just give her some time. I don't know if any of these other runners are going to do it, but it's called Snowgram. And basically it saves 10 seconds. If you do it, you can jump onto the painting platform. Oh no!
Hoodwink accidentally killed the Goomba.
Oh no, Hoodwink can't do that now. Hoodwink has to die. Oh wait, does that respawn?
You have to die for them to respawn you.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, you need 4 Goombas for that switch. Which opens the little area there. Opens the area where the moon is. There's actually a clip where you can clip inside there using a precise corner clip, but it's called ICC. But it's really precise, and I don't even.
Cindy might go for it. I know she has a setup for it.
Yeah, Cindy invented or found the setup for ICC, which I'm pretty sure a few runners do. Only really the Japanese runners do it right now. Like, I forget the name of the other one, but Gori and Nezumi.
Okay, Dragonz is in Seaside, which is the next kingdom. It's one of the more chill kingdoms. There's obviously a few stuff to mess up as well. But basically, you grab a few moons here in like the surface, and then you just capture fish and swim a lot. And yeah. I'm not sure if they go for fish clip.
They probably do. It's real easy, even for beginners.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's usually recommended for beginners. If Dragonz doesn't go, Dragonz doesn't go to the right here, he's probably gonna do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's doing the clip.
So yeah, it's
We'll
usually
explain
recommended
it
to
when we
beginners.
get there.
But yeah, like to new people in the community, like it's a really easy trick. It doesn't require any intense movement knowledge. It's just
I mean, it's always preference. It's like 4 seconds. It really doesn't matter if you go for it.
yeah, but I'd say it's probably easier than the notes move. The notes move is kind of dumb, and it's a cool glitch. So basically, dragonz is coming. How you do it is you take this. Dragonz is going to take this fish up to the edge of the seaside kingdom, and normally the game will push you backwards after you get a little bit inside. But if you uncapture the fish, then the fish won't be pushed backwards, and then you can uncapture the fish and then recapture the fish as it's there, and then go further into the out of bounds, and you can just slip out of bounds and get these 2 moons, which saves, I think, 4 or 5, maybe a bit more. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you need to be outside of a certain area to do it. And I think dragonz is kind of forgetting that. See, the fish will actually come back in the area you're supposed to be outside of. When you fail it. Yeah, so the fish respawns right outside of that area. He's too close, which is why he's failing it. But, yeah, that kind of sucks. Aw, probably just going down.
That's fine.
Uh,
You can talk to the Sphinx and get the same move, and it's
yeah.
not that big of a deal.
Yeah, he's already has the pretty good move, though. I don't know, Morphic might catch up.
So something interesting that I want to say, Nuzumi got the sub-hour with going in bounds after the fish clip, which is pretty wild.
Really?
Because that's...
No.
Yes, that's
like
a really
right?
big time log.
Oh,
Did we not talk about Cindy doing Snowdram?
Oh,
Did we just...
Did he just do Snowdram?
I don't know. Oh my god. Okay.
I was focusing on the kind of close stuff.
Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah,
fish
Morphic
clip.
nailing fish clip. That's good. Well, if Cindy did it... Oh, okay, Cindy did do Snowdram. Well, I kind of missed that, but, whatever.
Damn, we're sorry.
Yeah, that's alright.
Well, it was like a cool jump that like gives you like one of the moves you weren't supposed to access.
Yeah.
It's really hard, and it's really not recommended at their levels. But Cindy's like YOLO.
Yeah, and Cindy's just built different. So yeah, they're
Would we
going
get the clip? No, yeah, he was also
yeah,
too
Hoodwink
cool.
making the same mistake as dragonz was. I think you have to slim out a bit more. I don't know. Yeah, then when... Oh,
Yeah,
that
but
worked.
that
That
worked.
worked. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
dragonz is in Luncheon, a really long and really difficult kingdom.
Yeah. This one actually had a reroute recently. That's kind of interesting. I don't think these runners aren't gonna do it. I can say that with like 99% certainty. And don't take that as a challenge, please. Like, you're not gonna do it. It's not worth
Oh my
it.
god, dragonz just did that strat where you roll onto the green thing. That is actually hard. I don't do that.
You don't do that. It's you just gotta get a good time roll. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's hard.
But anyway, doing the second severe fight.
Morphic rolls off. Yeah, rolling on that salt is really bad. Oh no! Oh! Morphic dying in the lava because he couldn't get out because of the...
Yeah.
That's really... Yeah, he was trying to
That's
roll over.
unfortunate.
And that's an input drop as well.
So, yeah, dragonz collecting the story moon. This route that they're doing actually does the first 3 story moons. The Spirit Moon, the later on Cheese Moon, and the Multi Moon. Top. There's some story stuff here. Basically like Cookateel, just like this giant bird as the moon, and if you go through the story you actually like have a boss fight with Cookateel, which is kinda cool. But like they're not doing it.
Hoodwink is struggling with that jump. That's a really hard jump.
Yeah.
Especially because he was doing it with the ground pound.
Yeah,
Which is also really difficult.
that one's kind of hard when you first start out there. I mean, I could understand why it's hard. It used to be, oh, dragon taking it that.
That's so unfortunate. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes, and when that happens, it's really sad. It's so... You have to bonk at such a bad spot for that to happen. And unfortunately, Dragon got unlucky.
Yeah. But... Morphic in the subbing. Yeah, racers are kind of far apart right now, except for maybe Morphic and Dragonz. I feel like if Dragonz does mess up somewhere, Morphic could catch up.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Dragonz is ahead with like the stream as well, so we're not sure. This race is far from over, especially with Mech coming up. Like, in a bit.
Maybe Cindy could find Sammy Skip. I don't know.
As soon as everybody's in lunch now, Morphic got that roll on that apple. That apple's geometry is fucked, and for that reason, if you roll on it, it can launch you to the other universe. It's really dumb.
Wait, apple? That's like a tomato. It's more of a tomato.
Maybe it's green.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. I didn't see it. Okay. Wait, which one is the apple? I don't know.
The one
I
you
feel like
roll
more
on.
like a cucumber. I don't know. The shape is...
Cucumber! What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know if it's an apple. Oh, what? Oh yeah, Cindy. Cindy's trying to be cool. You know, you're not gonna save time with that.
Look at Jack Hoodwink. Hoodwink is coming up. How the fuck is it a cucumber or a tomato? Just look at it.
Oh wait, no. Dude, it's like a pepper. Those are peppers. Pink peppers.
I mean, alright, but apple is closer to that than fucking tomatoes.
I'm sorry, I forgot which one you were talking about.
But yeah, luckily Morphic grabbed the checkpoints in one manner.
I was thinking about like the purple one, I think. I don't know.
The purple one is also not a tomato.
No, not the tomato. I mean, like, I was thinking of the shape of the purple one. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Please, let's stop talking about
in the
it.
fork sub area.
Oh my god, Hoodwink! Okay, you can say that. You can say that.
Oh
no!
no!
Okay.
Didn't
Fuck! Okay, that was almost cool.
Yeah,
Morphic is doing fork.
Yeah, Morphic has a bit of a rough forks, but I think it's going alright.
Yeah, and Hoodwink sadly spawns really far away. That was really unfortunate, yeah.
So yeah, these runners are just going through luncheon, doing their own thing. This is Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning. You know?
Anything can happen.
Nice. Do we have any?
Cindy doing the great moon with the fork. I haven't seen that. I think ever.
I don't know if there is one, but if there's like any donation or something, I guess. I don't know 100% what to talk about right now. But
we will just talk about some random thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
but we're not there yet. Oh, Dragon's missing that dive, but knows the backup. You cannot make that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is game audio though, so like it won't be completely silent when we're not talking. So
Let's just make it complete silence. Let's just not say a word. Oh, Dragon's also messing that jump up. Yeah, that is probably the hardest part of launching. Just going from the last moon to the meat. It's
yeah, these
really
are making a bit of mistakes. I think Morphic could catch up here. Cindy, it feels like a lost cause for Cindy. Personally. I mean,
it might not be.
Like, it might not be if something like crazy happens. I don't know. I don't know what would have to happen. I'm not saying it is. There's always a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dragonz is basically done with luncheon now.
Yeah,
Because those are the last 3 moons that he grabs, so he can move on to Ruined, which is a pretty interesting kingdom.
Yeah. It's a pseudo auto scroller. The reason I say pseudo is because I'd say around 90% of people consider an auto scroller, and then Hey There doesn't, and then like, maybe a few other people. Hey There actually has the world record for ruins.
I mean, if you wanna be fast, you have to try.
It isn't really an auto scroller though, because like there is faster methods to get to the.
It's an auto scroller for 30 seconds, and then there's actual gameplay for like 4 seconds. Then it's 30 seconds of auto scroller.
Yeah, and then multi-moon cutscene. It's basically most of it doesn't even matter really what you do, but there's like a few seconds where it actually matters. Specifically the beginning movement, where there's a hard strat that ILs do. Ruin's most interesting IL thing.
Hoodwink is doing a pretty cool strat. That is a smart strat. I haven't seen that there. He just like chose a few geometry. Like I wish I knew that when I was beginning. I used to die there a lot.
Sorry about.
No, fuck you, maybe. Please.
Aww.
Please leave the call. Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can see on Dragon's screen that's how the fight looks like, but let's just talk about luncheon until it's going. And let's talk about Cindy. Let's see how Cindy does this last movement.
Cindy is doing a ground pound jump. It's where you ground pound and you can jump after. It's a new Odyssey movement. It's not in any of the other 3D Mario games. You just did it to get that moon.
That was a good, and that's. She saved a lot of time over Dragon there.
Yeah.
And basically, what they're doing is like revealing a bunch of hearts, so they can almost be at 3 hard, because otherwise they do like damage boosts.
Oh yeah,
and
damage
they don't
boost
want
on
to
the boss.
Okay, Mivi, are you down to be in complete silence while everybody's in ruin? I think that would be funny.
When everybody gets in ruin, let's just stop talking until like something gets out. But yeah, they just gotta take these, like, I don't even know what those are. Those like keys, and it was like, what are those? What are
those? I don't know.
Like, I don't even know what those things are. You damage boost on the boss, and that saves a little bit, but overall this is like the most boring part. But thankfully it gives you a bit of room to...
Alright, Cindy's in ruined now. Alright, so that was Ruin Kingdom.
Alright, so now the dragon is out. Yeah,
Dragon's just good.
Dragonz is going into Bowser's Kingdom. This game has some pretty interesting stuff in it. Gotta start
It's the
off with
longest
some rolls.
kingdom. I think it's the longest kingdom. Right?
Yes, I can't think of anything else that's longer. Yeah. It's like
Metro and Bowser's are basically the same length.
Metro,
but for-
yeah, that's like 305 I assume for console, and then just for the individual splits. Yeah, that's like fourth. Yeah, this is like Metro's like 7.
What was that? Oh my god, that was a pretty cool start from Dragorn. He rolled on the stairs and did a long jump from that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so Dragonz is going into the shard section. Depending on your level of movement, this can be either the slowest thing ever or really fast. I'd say the shards is a very interesting part of the run. I'd say.
It's one of the most it's one of the most defining.
It's very
part.
difficult. It's difficult in this game. It is defining though. Like, if you can play the game well, you can probably have a good chance. I'd say. Like,
Well, does the roll cancel jump?
yeah.
Smooth.
I'd say like
Alright, let's see.
most people don't even speedrun at all. They just do a casual playthrough. So it's pretty good. Players are
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
But Cappy has this homing ability that if you shake the controller, he just homes onto the closest thing possible. But sometimes he just doesn't do that because he's just evil.
This is stupid. And
I guess, and this last one, you have to capture the bird for it to poke the bomb into the box, or like most people do that.
Oh.
When he grabs glory hole. I haven't seen that in so long.
yeah,
That's cool.
this is a different route that it was this moon used to be in the route, and it was routed out in November 2017. But in December 2020, Dragonz still repping the whole route.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It barely loses time, and I
it
guess
looks like yeah.
I estimate it's way less risky than crates or
Oh
bird
yeah,
brand.
I could
so,
see that as an alternative to this too.
Yeah.
You could
So
also
it's
do the
better.
nose moon later on. On Bowser's nose.
Oh yeah, that's also. But I think he's gonna do this. Yeah.
I know Xbox did that. When that was Morphic. Probably just sort of commentary. Now he's just. Yeah.
He also goes for the glory move.
Yeah, the whole it's good. See what there's 2 boss fights here. There's Topper and Harriet. Kind of endgame. Dragon's going for Harriet first. The order you do them in does not matter at all, because it takes the same amount of time to get up to them and to go between them, because they're just like parallel to each other. So, some Harriet strats. You can actually throw. Well, you're supposed to hit those bombs at Harriet. You can actually do it while they're midair, which saves a little bit. And you can also skip the phase where Harriet goes around dropping bombs by throwing your hat at one of those bombs and attempting a shortcut. Pretty cool.
Both Morphic and Dragonz are done with extra moons, so they are just grabbing story moons now. Meanwhile, Cindy is doing shards.
Yeah, this kingdom, it doesn't show it in the top left corner, but this has an 8 moon requirement on it, and we're actually required to be. This is the only kingdom where there's actually like a full-on like requirement to beat the story. Like technically, at some other kingdoms, like you the only way you can do it is by beating the story. Like Cascade, though they found a way to skip that in 2-player.
Yeah, currently the current requirement moon or like the moons that you need to require is the free in ruin, like the moon to the fight in ruin, and the ogre moon, the shard moon, the bunny's moon, and the Mecha Burrow fight, and the first Mooning Cascade.
Yeah.
Like those are the ones that you are absolutely obligated to collect.
Oh yeah, I guess I would say, well, if you're on 1.0, you can skip that, but then you have to do the boss fight.
Yeah, so...
but in this kingdom, we have to get 8 moons. I'd say, yeah, you get 2 non-story moons. So now we're just climbing to the top. There's Tokyo. Tokyo's a pretty cool capture. Most people don't know in their casual playthrough that you can actually shake the controller to get a higher jump. But every speedrunner does it, pretty much. Except for probably like the last place in the reports.
That's pretty toxic. Okay, I'm just gonna go on speedrun.com and check the second to last run and see if it does it. Are they doing it?
Maybe. Probably not either. Oh yeah, dragons. This is a mech brutal fight. Normally you're supposed to capture a bird and shoot bombs at the legs, which dragons does do. There's a way to skip this, but it's a bit of harder strat to get down. But normally we'd have to do that for every phase. But dragons is most likely, I think, yeah, he's gonna poke the Pokio's nose or mouth, beak onto the Mecha Brutal and stay on top for the rest of the fight and get each little bubble with the Brutals. So just destroying each bubble ends the fight. He's not breaking any bubbles during this phase because he can't while the mech is running. Oh no, yeah, this is really risky fight, because if you fall off, it loses around 30 seconds, which could give Morphic a bit room to catch up. Oh no, is he... Ah, he just did. Oh, Morphic does Birthless. Oh, so, yeah, this could be a close race between them today. If Morphic can get to where Dragons is on mech fast.
This race
oh no, that's a
definitely-
weird ground pound. Oh no, Dragons! Oh, that could give Morphic some to catch up though. I think Hoodwink has the 3rd place in the back. Unless, like, he dies. Could happen.
Maybe he has 1st or 2nd place in the bag.
Oh, is Morphic going for... Morphic's going for target acquired.
Oh my god, that's weird. Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, yeah, basically what you do is you get that bubble first. Yeah, if he hadn't done that, he would have definitely caught up with Dragons, or he got that. You actually set up Mario, so when you get knocked back, you can just dive, cap dive onto the girl, but it's while it's moving, so it's kind of risky. And it's usually not recommended unless you're very high level. Can we crack with poking the bubble? What's that back? I don't know. It's alright. Maybe Hoodwink could take 2nd place or more. Actually, no. It's kind of... but yeah, it's... Mario Odyssey. Is Hoodwink gonna go for this? Why Hoodwink? Why? What's the point? Okay, you got it. Good job, buddy. Woo! That's actually cool though. Yeah.
Good job, Bobby. I'm just laughing at that sentence.
Got your 1st target acquired. Got your 2nd target acquired. I'm kidding.
Target acquired is really hard, but I guess it's one of his
really
favorite
hard.
threats ever.
Yeah, it's very swag. It's also the name, like target acquired. You know,
Okay, Dragons is dipping to Moon, the last kingdom, and that is a really easy kingdom to fuck up as well. So it's definitely not over yet for anyone.
We've been collecting moons the whole time. Now we go to the Moon Kingdom on the moon.
Yeah, that is really interesting. That's so mind-blowing, isn't it?
It's very awesome.
I would have never expected that to happen. And
Yeah.
also the gravity is weird, which is pretty cool.
We can actually use this gravity to our advantage along with a weirdly shaped wall. There's actually usually a section we go through called the Moon Cave, which is an underground. It's pretty long underground section. It's pretty long. It has normal gravity. There's a bunch of lava and stuff. It has really awesome music, but we can skip it by ground pounding on this Sphinx over here. The same one from Sand Kingdom earlier. And Seaside. And
also wondered why they haven't talked to it anymore.
By doing precise wall jumps in specific places, you can along with the cap throw in the air after a ground pound jump, other jumps also work. You can just skip it and go over it. It was found first week of the game, and it saves 3 minutes, 3 or 4.
And Dragon's getting it first try.
Yeah, Dragon's getting it first try. That's nice. Oh, Morphic.
What is Morphic doing?
I think it's.
Yeah, okay,
I don't know how delayed the streams are, but Hoodwink and Morphic seem close together, so it'd be interesting to see which one wins.
There could be a big battle for second spot.
Yeah, second.
I mean, it could be for first spot as well.
Yeah, if Dragonz dies or something, that makes a big mistake, but I think Dragonz, if I was Dragonz, I'd play safe. And I don't know, maybe, I mean,
watch Cindy win the race. Watch Cindy win the race.
Cindy, yes. Everybody's gonna have, their game is gonna crash and delete their save data. Their save data is gonna get corrupted, and they're gonna have to start from the beginning, and Cindy gets nominated. Oh, Hoodwink getting that. I wasn't expecting that to work. He was kind of his setup was a little off. He actually set up with
Dragon's messing up the fast head strat. Okay,
yeah.
He's gonna try.
Oh yeah. Did you go over the cycle skips in Cloud here?
Yeah. But
skips.
not the backflip one, but you know the homing one.
Yeah. You either home in on the tap or on Bowser's hat, or you backflip into it. And
right flipping into it is a bit faster, but
it skips Bowser jumping around. But yeah, this kingdom is it feels like an auto scroller. There's a few small things you can do.
That's the bad thing.
Oh,
this kingdom is hard.
This kingdom feels like an auto scroller for the most of it, I'd say. Hey, there's a few exceptions. There's the ending pillars part, and there's I mean, of course, the collapse pretty much feels like an auto scroller, even though it isn't, because most of it is just walking forward. Though I know I found a skip here that actually saves 8 seconds called 2D skip 2DSS. These owners are not gonna do it. Maybe one of them is gonna try and fail on the first platform, just to be contrary to me, because that's what the runners really like doing.
No one has ever gotten that in a PvP.
No, not in an any percent.
Well, Dragon's going for it! Okay, he tried it once.
No, he's not gonna. No. You need to practice it for a while to even do it once. Yeah, not going for the 2D skip. No, the reason it's named 2D skip is because it's a play on words, kind of. Because 2DSS, basically, if you don't know how it works, you can there's a bunch of very small platforms on the wall. You can jump up, and you can jump over the wall and skip the 2D section. And there's a trick inside called 2D skip, and it's 2D skip because you skip that trick. And it has DSS in the name because you jump on walls, so you're doing DSS. But you can just search it up, 2DSS, Mario Odyssey. It's really interesting. This is the final.
Maybe try not to self-promote in Moon Challenge.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Okay, Dragonz is doing the pillar section, which is there are 4 pillars and you have to damage all of them 5 times, while every single fucking thing tries to stop you.
Yeah. There's a bunch of rocks coming down. Some of these rocks, if you're on this is actually cycle based, and if you're on a bad cycle, the rocks can come and stop the fireballs. Isn't the best. But I think Dragon should have a clean one as long as it does not die. He should have a secure win.
Yeah. When that happens, what happened to him is really unfortunate because it's really hard to aim with Bowser.
Okay, and I think dragonz has the win.
He just got the W.
Yeah.
And Hoodwink is going to pillars while Morphic is doing the 2D section. And yeah, dragonz getting that dub. What did you get, dragonz?
111.
I don't think that's his timer. I don't think that's his timer.
Say what your time was.
So dragonz, if you can hear me, can you tell us what your time is?
I'm pretty sure this is going off Hoodwink's time, by the way, so his time should be
I got a 1:11:34, which is a 4-second PB.
Wait,
GG, let's go!
I'm losing my mind. I lost literally a minute in season.
Yo, good job on the...
I'm losing my goddamn mind.
Wow.
Oh my lord.
Let it
Keep it going until the last person finishes. That's a W.
Yeah, not nice job, bro.
Wow, good job on the... Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
have no idea.
I don't know how mine work.
No. Yeah. Cindy in the 2D section, though. 2D skip? Oh, this is 2D skip.
I'd like to bring attention to this cutscene. So, Peach just completely rejects both Bowser and Mario. It's kind of a massive L.
Massive lose.
Yeah, Cindy kind of...
Okay, I am not one to judge that, but I've never seen someone go to deep woods for an extra moon.
I got a 1:12:44. I started late, man.
Alright.
Yeah, Cindy's in pillars now. Cindy's in pillars.
Huh? Yeah, I started like 10 seconds late because I thought the stream was delayed when you started, and I thought, like, you just started DSTA on the stream, so I got confused. I'm like, oh, I need to go.
Okay, wait, Cindy's almost done here, almost out of pillars.
Yeah. Only like 2 minutes behind first place. I think Cindy definitely lost like more than 2.
I'm gonna go for a funny clip.
I died, but I did hit nothing.
Alright, yeah, dragonz. Earlier, you were failing Seaside a bunch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I lost a singular minute to Seaside, which is not really what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
Cindy just closed the game. Alright,
No.
GG everybody.
Okay.
All of you were...
We are not quite done here, though. By the way, this is the Mushroom Kingdom. It's pretty baller, but, we do have an incentive that we reached. Or not. Never mind. Are we just gonna move on? Oh, shit. L. That's an L for me. Awesome.
Wait, what was the incentive?
Okay. Alright, let me, like, speedrun. Switch to mobile stream.
What was the incentive?
I'm going to play I'll take it double time because we're we're behind schedule. Nah, I'm gonna. All right. All right, I need to go back now. All right. Yeah, I'm streaming on mobile now. You can switch over whenever, because like you're gonna have to use my audio from my stream, because if I play it through this mic, it's gonna sound atrocious. So. All right. All right. So is it using my audio? Like from my stream? Where is it? I need the file. Okay, I just need to open the file. Alright. Oh, that sounded really bad in call. 1 second.